Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. We want to be taking a look at XRP because really it has been an amazing 24 hours. We're seeing XRP even pumping almost 10% in the 24 hours. That's great. The good thing is we were already expecting something like this to happen for XRP, but I think there was a tweet which kind of accelerated our phase here, and it was coming out of Russia saying that the Russian parliament has actually passed a bill that allows cross-border payments with cryptocurrencies. Now, I mean, just reading this headline, who really comes to your mind? I mean, it really doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that this is actually very much bullish for XRP. We also have to remember that Russia is off of the SWIFT global payment system. So if this is going to be the replacement, I'm just speculating right at this point, that's going to be superb for XRP, right? But we want to be getting into the price action here with XRP and hit one more time on the things that we were talking about. I think it was like 2 days ago here that look, ever since something like March 2024 here, we have been in some kind of a wake of accumulation for XRP. I'll just go ahead and show you some of the similarities that we are seeing here. So for example, we've got this creek, right, which is very much easy to identify here on XRP, and then eventually you have got your spring here where you set like a very low here, and then you also have got a higher low. Then after that, obviously you are seeing the price advancing here, which is pretty much the same thing that you are seeing here as well. I mean, the other parts of the wake of accumulation pattern, I really don't need to discuss them. I mean, for example, we've got the selling climax here. We also have got the same thing right at that point, but I want to be hitting the point that look, this really has been amazing. We've already broken out of this trading range, and look at what we are looking forward to here for XRP. That is really going to be something that is great. So I actually believe that we could see prices as high as something like $1 just from the setup that we are seeing from the wake of accumulation. But obviously there is one specific condition that we have to satisfy by this. So let me go ahead and show you what my price targets would be from this wake of accumulation pattern here. Very much simple. We are making use of our Fibonacci retracement tools by the end. We're just targeting the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. This is how I've always traded these kind of things, and they actually have a very much good return. So from the very top of that wake of accumulation pattern here, or let me say when the capitulation happened right to the very bottom, we are seeing that right at this point we'll be looking right at something like 98 cents for XRP. Now, is this a price again that is really outrageous or something that is actually very normal? I think it's very normal, and we could see something like this within the coming month of August, right? So for that to happen, obviously I say that we need to exceed at least something like 75 cents first. Now the good thing is that we also have got a setup that is indicating something like 75 cents. So what I've done here is that I've actually zoomed in within that wake of accumulation pattern here and see what is happening with the last point of support here. We are seeing that we have what is looking like a symmetrical triangle, and usually symmetrical triangles are continuation patterns. You are asking in which direction. It's almost very much clear here that the trend is to the upside. So how do you usually measure the technical price target of this? It's usually the thickest part of the symmetrical triangle. So we are looking at the very bottom here to the top, a rise of something like 21% right now. From the moment of breakout, we are looking at something like 76 cents right now. What this would have essentially done is it would have actually helped XRP to get back to its main resistance level. Let me put this one on a daily time frame here, and you can see that there is already some kind of resistance levels right around the same 75 cents level. I also think that we have to put the fact that we are testing this thing like 1, 2, 3 times here, and then this is going to be the 4th time. The more you hit on a resistance level or a support level, that's actually the more likely you're going to be breaking it. So yeah, my fingers will be crossed that once we get back to something like 76, 75 cents there, the XRP price will be now able to break that resistance and even push much higher, right? By pushing higher, what really am I talking about? I can actually make a case here to say that, look, instead of saying this is a symmetrical triangle, we could say this is actually like a flag, and we have a pennant right there, right? So if you go ahead and draw it from the very top right there to the bottom of the chart, you will now be saying that your measured price target is this pole here that you are seeing. From the moment of breakout, you are looking at something like $1. So we have 2 different approaches. The first one was the Fibonacci extension level, and then the second one here was the pole of this pole and pennant pattern, and it's looking like that price target of around $1 is something that is very much likely going to be happening here for XRP. Now, when we also take a look at our volume profiles here, we are seeing quite a significant amount of volume, to be honest with you, on this daily time frame. So let's hope that we continue having something like this. Right at this point, it feels like XRP is ready to go to the upside, but ultimately what really are we looking for XRP to do here? I've said time and again that we are looking at this major symmetrical triangle, and to be honest with you, I'm not the only one who is looking at this. Almost everybody in the space is looking for the break of this symmetrical triangle. The reason why everybody is looking at it in the same way is because it has actually happened over a very long period of time, And the basic rule in technical analysis is the larger your time frame is going to get, the more likely, I mean, the outcome you want to see is going to be happening here. So at the same time, if you consider that everyone is going to be buying XRP, we have seen like wallets of 10k plus XRP like increasing into oblivion. These kind of things here end up becoming like self-fulfilling prophecies. Let's just say that there is nothing. But also on the top of the news that we are seeing from Russia, that this is going to be a likelihood. Now imagine if Russia is going to be doing something like this here. I mean, think about other smaller countries, right? You just don't have to think about Russia only. There are a plethora of other countries which have got the same problem here. And I'm really glad to say that Ripple XRP actually has a place in countries like Russia and all over the world, to be honest with you. So we'll see what eventually happens with this kind of news here. But if it doesn't happen, it always looks like the chart is saying it's ready to pump right to the upside. Now, one other metric that I have been tracking is obviously the Bitcoin versus the XRP pair. And yeah, we are also at a point in which whenever we have gotten to this point where we have seen a bull run for XRP, even in the worst period of XRP, when XRP was being sued by the SEC, the moment we were hitting these lows here on the BTC pair, XRP was going into a bull run, right? In the last bull run, we actually managed something like a 10x, but that, to be honest with you, was very much suppressed. XRP would have done way much better than that. We will see this time around. I don't think this time around the price will be very much suppressed like what we saw in the last bull cycle, which you are already seeing that here from the bottom. Preliminary speaking, I'm looking at something like a 361% pump on the XRP BTC pair, meaning that if BTC, for example, goes to X, I expect XRP to go 2 multiplied by 361%. So that is about maybe 7.2x, right? So should Bitcoin double, XRP is going 7.2x. That is something that I'll be looking forward to, obviously, here. But I don't think I actually quoted my price target here. The price target that I want to quote here is something like $18.60 for XRP. But obviously, I will be starting to take profits by around $5.20, right? So as we continue going higher, $5.20, I will be taking a big chunk of profits, obviously. And then the next big take profit level is indeed $13.60, which is the measured move price for this symmetrical triangle here. And also, if you just go the route of Fibonacci retracement extension levels here, you will see that the full Fibonacci extension level is sitting right around that level. And that's something that we have actually seen before in the crypto space. So I just want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for XRP updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, I want to kindly ask you to subscribe, because I do TA on XRP and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. And I will have to see you on the very next one. Take really good care of yourselves.